Hey art lovers, how are you doing today? I hope you all are doing fantastic, and you guys must be wondering why on green flat earth this guy is in terrace today. So let me tell you guys, though I'm not feeling really well today, but I wanted to introduce to you the fantastic view of my terrace, guys. Just have a look. This is authentic Bangalore, guys. This city gave me a new second life, of course, after parents. I am really in love with this city, guys. Have a look at the blue sky. This is for real, guys. And this blue sky on the verge of sunset. So now it's 5:30, beautiful December, and I'm enjoying a lot, guys. So guys, coming back to the point, and as the thumbnail suggests, that I'm gonna paint Virat Kohli, Mr. Virat Kohli, big fan, big man of India, always thriving for excellence, looking for score, and his perseverance, guys. Wow. Today I'm gonna paint him. I'm gonna show some of my inventions, you can say. While I was painting, I understood that these can be done in this way, so I'm gonna reveal everything, all secrets out, guys. Watch out. And Mr. Virat Kohli, guys, what else do you need? Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. You are awesome people. Love from Tathagata here. And guys, do respond me if you really like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you have. Do everything, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go to the video.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Welcome to my first video of my celebrity series in my YouTube channel, so stick around. And also I'm very excited to announce my new kid series, which will be starting from next Wednesday or so. Guys, I'll be notifying all of you whenever it will be premiering, so for that latest notification, please hit the bell icon as well. I have primed my entire canvas with gesso. If you know what is gesso, you can watch several videos which is available in YouTube, and if you want to know from me, you can comment below so that I can make a video. Gesso itself, it's a good study. There are different color gesso, and which color you should be using, which color you shouldn't be using, I can explain in that video. Just to give you a brief, gesso is something which actually fills the teeth of the canvas. Teeth means the canvas is not even. While you are painting with less water, what happens is it doesn't fill the gap of the teeth of the canvas. The white color of the canvas really you cannot cover with that, so you have to go again with more water with the paint. So it's a very difficult job, so that gesso actually evens out the uneven surface. As you can see, I am using the ruler and the compass, both I am using for the outline. So here I have almost, you can say, invented this process, because grid line method actually takes a lot of time to do the grid line on your subject, then reference subject, then to do the grid line on your canvas where you are drawing. So to do the drawing or the sketches, for what grid lines are used, so in normal naked eyes sometimes it is difficult to understand the relation between the each component, like eyes with the nose, with the beard, with the lips, whatever you can see in the reference. I do 80% of my painting freestyle, where I see and directly I paint. If you are trying to make a portrait of somebody, then what you'll have to do, you have to be very very perfect. So a slightest, guys, slightest mistake can actually change the whole face and can change, and it can look like a different person. So guys, be careful. Until you get the perfection, don't go for the sketching or go for the paint. So that's what I'm making sure here with the ruler and everything. This painting is going to be very very special for me, because here what I thought that likewise what Virat does in the crease in the center of the ground, he shakes the whole audience with his scoring and everything. He is very bold. Basically what I am trying to do here is painting with bold brush strokes, which you are going to be seeing in a while. Now I'm finishing the outline very very carefully, and here I am just doing the outline, not any sketches and all. And I am, as you can see, that since the reference photo is in my iPhone, and from here I am doing it, so obviously the proportion will be like 2 times or 3 times. So I am very careful so that I don't miss out on the ratio of everything. Now I have started my background. So always I start with the background. I don't know, some people are very against of the background, but I really enjoy painting is a background, guys. Here in painting there is no right or wrong, as long as the end result is great. That's what people really care for. So what I am comfortable of doing the background. Even some of my students, they also sometimes tend to do the subject first, then go to the background, and they have seen the struggle. If you go to the background first, and then you are going to be struggling at the end. And if you are practicing, if you are accustomed to that, then you can obviously go ahead. I'm not opposing to anything. I'm just saying what I'm comfortable of. With the subject, always you start with the darkest one, but here I had my excess color of the jersey, which is blue, so I have painted, because I wanted to prime one more time with the excess color rather than diluting in the water. Always, if you have excess paint, try to use it somewhere which will be useful. If there is no way, then dilute in the water, you can wash off. Paint is always expensive, guys. It's best you can use it really smartly rather than going a very orthodox plan. I start my first layer with a very very thin brush, 0 or 00 you can start with, because I wanted to shape the outline first, and then you can go ahead with the broad brush, because broad brush strokes is important in the first place. After you start with the 0 with the first layer, then slowly you go down, and it is a synthetic brush. And guys, if you have any doubt what are the material I'm using, I'm trying to always put the paint what I'm using and what I'm mixing, all the paints for each and everything. And also, if you have any doubt, you can check my description box. I have given each and every details, guys, just to make it convenient for you guys. So guys, immediately after dark I have started with the hair. I don't know why, because some of the white from yesterday was actually drying out. I was trying to save them, but now I thought that no, I will not delay it, because by the time it will my painting will come to that position of highlight, then it will be maybe after 3 hours or something. Now I have started with second darkest colors. If you see very carefully, this is not black, this is little bit lighter color, and which is in the screen. So I'm being very careful because Virat Kohli is somebody who's regarded throughout India and around the globe. So if I mess it, I know I'm messing with myself. So guys, I am very very careful. I remember I have done once Sachin Tendulkar in my earlier days when I was a kid. People actually could not recognize Sachin Tendulkar. Then they forgot me as well with that. But I have tried hard. I was a kid, so I obviously cannot paint what I can do right now. So it was it was a kind of a story, guys. Color which I'm mentioning in the screen is exactly that color I'm using. And thing is that why I have chosen burnt umber or the earth color, because I actually want to give that blackish tone, because Indian skin tone, guys, you be very careful. Even if the subject is fairly fair to the Indian point of view, but still the darker portion is always like this. So that I have started with using little bit of more earth color. If you see their dark circle and our dark circle, and the same fairness, guys, who is Indian and who's a white guy will be different. Indians will be more earthy color, white guy will be of more earthy color, but it will be pinkish. That's why I'm not using crimson. I'm using, actually, instead of crimson, I am using the cadmium red, black and white, because if I use crimson and white, it will become a really light pink kind of color. I'm trying to do very very artistic, because I don't want to do realistic. I have done a lot of realistic painting. I just thought of challenging me with bold strokes and doing this subject or making the result as a artistic painting, not realistic painting. So I will not go into detail. I'll go into detail only with my focal point. That will be the eyes, which is on the left side. I'll try to give more detailing and all. Otherwise I will not give extra 2 or 3 layer, which I usually do in my subject. And also this whole painting has been used with very less water. I am directly taking the color from the bottle and painting. Sometimes at some point you have to be bold, you have to do it in a different way to make it look like different. You have to offer something different to the audience. So the whole painting, what I have done, I have started with darkest, then it will go lighter, 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 and at the end it will be the highest light color or the bright color. I hope you had a blast as I did. Thank you for sticking around. You guys are awesome. Peace out.
I think it was generally a consensus that Virat Kohli was the best player and one of the first penciled in. For me, it would be Virat Kohli. And the reasons I say that is because I just think you look at his record when he's chasing. It is unbelievable, no matter who he's playing against. I also think he's so competitive and he's so driven and so passionate about it that he just finds a way to hang in there. He finds a way to score when he needs to. And I think it's infectious to the rest of his team. So I think he's a very good team man. He's obviously an amazing player, a great player.
Guy again, Virat Kohli just played probably one of the better T20 knocks you'll ever see. That was
It's a lovely 100 from Virat Kohli. Composed and entertaining and immensely important.
a player who can chase down a target like that. Not really.